So the role of the director is, in its loosest sense, to lead the creative process. So in this case, it was my idea to do As You Like It, and then quite quickly I started working with the rest of the creative team. The first person that I usually start working with is the designer. So me and Katie started work on As You Like It about 6 months ago. You then bring other creatives into that conversation to really form a view on what you're going to focus on in rehearsals and how you're going to approach the piece. And then the next stage is then casting the show. So we then put together an amazing team of actors, and you're then the person who then leads rehearsals. So you sort of decide what you're doing from day to day, and you're the person that it comes back to if no one else has an idea, or to sort of form, you know, the final suggestions really in terms of what the piece becomes. I think the main thing is to be a team player. I think I always thought when I was starting to get into theatre that the role of the director was to be really bossy, but I don't think it is actually. I think it's about being a collaborator, enjoying working with other people. Depending on what sort of director you want to be, I think it's really good to have a sort of interest in classics and texts more generally, but also, you know, obviously new writing is a focus for many people, and devising. There's so many different ways you can create theatre. It's hard to pin down, but I think the director, you want to be the person who's sort of, you know, when everyone else is having a bad day, has got the passion, has got the sort of fascination to keep pushing things through, really. I started directing when I was at school. It was sort of the only way I could think during the summer holidays to be able to put productions on and to still be able to kind of create work. And so I formed a little company and started directing work which toured to local villages and stuff. And then I went to drama school and focused in more on directing at that stage. And following drama school, I assisted lots of amazing directors and sort of learnt from them how you do it, really. I think in terms of initial stages of directing, it's just about getting involved, really. It's about being part of productions and, you know, seeing what elements really attract you. Some people love being on stage, some people are more interested in the lighting or the technical side of things. But for me, what that led to was thinking a lot about how things work on stage and what's working effectively, and things that I was sort of enjoying, and thinking more about how maybe that came about in rehearsals. So I think just getting involved as much as you can in productions locally, wherever opportunities arise.